Hey everyone, this is Shelley Hobbs with funworkathomefamily.com, and I haven't cut a video for a couple of weeks now because I've been on my 5th vacation of the summer. So I thought I'd finally get back to you and kind of tell you what's been up, and I really wanted to show you, explain to you something that was happened to me today that was very profound and kind of just sums up life if you're paying attention. So first of all, a couple of things. So my last vacation that I just got back from, I live in Arizona, and I went to Chicago. Actually, it's like the suburbs of Chicago, but I'm just right outside of it. And I visited my family. That's where my dad's family lives. And it was pretty amazing because I think in total there's like 34 or 35 of us is what I counted. And it's just so awesome. My grandfather, he's 94. Sorry, my kids are in the background there. And I'm a little sweaty today because I've had a full day of like walking kids to school, cleaning the house, helping kids do homework, cooking dinner, and now here I am. So this is kind of what it looks like at the end of the day. So anyhow, I went to Chicago, and I'm friends with a lot of my family on Facebook that live in Chicago. And so a lot of them, my dad's very impressed with what I do online, the fact that I can make a lot of money marketing online. Doing internet marketing. He's pretty amazed by it. And so he's always, touting his daughter and telling people he needs to hook up with me and, that they need to get in touch with me. And I find it so flattering and a little embarrassing. And it's funny because when I used to do traditional network marketing, like lotions and potions and pills and weight loss stuff and all that stuff, which I've done, that's the kind where you have to like reach out to your friends and family and really hope and pray that they're going to, buy your product and maybe they'll join your business. And I did it, and it was exhausting and I hated it. And so I finally when I found an internet marketing business that worked for me, that I really connected with, that made sense to me and really taught me how to market that business and therefore any business, I stopped talking to my friends and family. As a matter of fact, I really backed into a corner of being really quiet about what I do. I don't want to talk about what I do with my family and friends, even though it's very good for me and it makes me a lot of money and it allows me to stay at home and not have to go get a corporate job like I used to have. It allows me so many freedoms. I'm not throwing it in people's faces because I don't need to. I have the marketing savvy and the marketing strategy and methods to go out and market to people who are already looking for what I have to offer. So that's what's so cool about it. So what was really funny is when my family members were like, yeah, you got to tell me about this blogging thing your dad was talking about. It sounds really cool. And I was like, yeah, okay. Kind of blowing it off. But I ended up getting back to people, back to my cousins. And I would show them on my phone, on my smartphone. I just got a new iPhone, the iPhone 5S. It's pretty cool. I love it. I had a $3,100 day a couple weeks ago, maybe it was like 10 days ago. So I thought I'd treat myself. And so anyways, I really love it. So here I am talking to my cousins, and they want to know about my blog. So I'm showing them my blog, funworkathomefamily.com. I'm showing them my other blog, shelleyhobbs.com, and kind of trying to explain to them, what blogging is and how you can make it a profitable business and how you can market any company once you know these strategies. And it's interesting because the cousins I was talking to, they're half my age. I mean, I'm 40. They were like 18 to 21 years old. So it was pretty fascinating talking with them about it because they got it right away. And what they also got was that they had no idea that it existed out there. So here they are, young people, they're traveling, they're just getting out of college or have another year to go, and they have no idea that this whole world exists out there, that you can actually make money from anywhere. All you need is a computer and an internet connection. And it was also very interesting that here I am, I showed them, like, I just Googled my name and up pops, a number of pages with my pictures and images on there and blog posts and all kinds of, marketing that I do out there. So it's cool that I felt like it was very surreal. Like I was looking at my life from the outside in. And I just felt very fortunate that I've stumbled upon this business that I used to struggle so hard at home business, but I just kept going because I was like, God, I do not want to put my kids in childcare. I'm not judging anybody who does. You do what you need to do, and I've done it before myself. But that was just my choice. I wanted to be with my kids 24/7. I wanted to be able to take them to school and pick them up from school. I want to be able to volunteer at their classroom. I want to be able to go on field trips. I want to be able to do all the things and be there for them no matter what. And so, again, I always like to tell people, I am not judging if you have to put your kids in childcare every single day. And so if you have to do that, that was my daughter asking for another cookie because she knows I'm doing a video. And so it's a good opportunity. So anyhow, if you have to do that, that's fine. You have to do what you have to do. But also know that you're either living a life or you're building a life. And I just saw this really awesome speech by Ashton Kutcher. Actually, Chris Ashton Kutcher. I don't know much about this guy, but I loved that speech. It knocked my socks off, and it got me excited about possibility. And these are the things we need to be telling our young people, and also we need to be telling people like myself who are, halfway through their lives and realizing that there's more to life. There's more to life than just living a life. You need to be building a life, and you can. You have everything you need to do that. That's born into you. All you need to do is get the training and the know-how and be in the right place and have the right opportunity in front of you. Just because maybe you failed at home business once or twice, or 5 or 6 times, or 8 or 7 times like I did, doesn't mean you need to stop. It just means that you have another experience tacked onto your belt, and you know what you don't want, and you know what doesn't work for you. Or you know how much effort you did or didn't put in. And so I want to talk about that. And then I also want to talk about something, like sometimes the opportunity is right in front of you and it just keeps showing up in ways that you're just like, really? Like if you're really paying attention, you'll notice it just keeps showing up. So like, for example, when I'm in Empower Network, which is a blogging system, an online marketing training system, and a personal development system as well. So it's kind of all wrapped into one, and we make 100% commissions. And so that's how I'm able to make $3,100 in a day. That's how I'm able to make $2,500 in a week. I just made $250 in the last 2 days. It's not $3,100 every single day. For some people it is, but not for me. Not yet. I'm building slowly. I work a very small number of hours because my first priority is my family and it's my kids. And my second priority is my home business and the team that I have built within that. And so here I am today. I'm taking my son to school. So I walk my daughter to school. My son rides his bike. And then we come home and there's about like a 20-minute kind of break that we can just kind of hang out and play and have a little snack before I take my son to school. And I drive him to school. And so I was dropping him off at school, and this is a new school for him. This is the second day. And he was crying a lot and had like locked arms around my neck. I could literally not go anywhere. I couldn't even move. It was tight. It was strong. And he didn't want me to leave. And I get it. And so, I stayed an extra 10 minutes and just comforted him and made sure he was comfortable and just stayed with him. And so it's not something, that he doesn't usually hang on to me like that. And sometimes even when he does, at some point in time, you just have to say, it's going to be okay. Mommy's going to be back and I'll see you in a little while. And so after about 10 minutes, that's kind of what I did, because I was just like, okay, I need to help make him strong here. So anyways, it's like 9:15 and I'm finally leaving the preschool. And so it's like it's like 10 minutes after when I usually leave preschool. And so here I am at the stoplight, and there's another car in front of me. So I know I'm already sort of behind schedule, and I have a doctor's appointment that I'm heading off to for myself. So I'm sitting at the stoplight, and it turns green. And the car in front of me, I could tell is probably some older people, and there is like definitely a delay in them stepping on the gas to go out into the intersection. And thank God for them that they had a delay in hitting go, hitting the pedal, the gas pedal in their car, because there was another car that completely ran the red light, and they were going probably 45 to 50 miles an hour. It's a 45 mile an hour road, and usually people go a little bit faster than that. They were going fast, and had this car stepped on the gas any faster, they would have just been in a horrible accident with this other car. So that's the first thing I thought. The first thing I said when I saw this is, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I was thanking God for the fact that these people were slow on stepping on the gas. And secondly, I was thanking God that the fact that my son needed me for 10 minutes more than he usually does that morning. Sometimes as parents we can tend to get really frustrated with the way that our kids act, or how they're being, or that they're not hurrying up enough, or they're whatever. You know what I mean if you're a parent. And I just thought to myself, thank you, thank you, thank you for letting my son need me and for letting me be patient that morning. Because had he not, maybe I would have got out of there a few minutes earlier, and I would have been the first one at the stoplight, and therefore I would have been right, hitting my gas pedal right as it turned green, because I'm pretty quick when it comes to a light turning green, and I could have gotten hit by that car. And that's just, I felt it in my gut, and I just felt that God is watching over me at that very moment. And a lot of times I tell God, show me straight in the face that, you are here. And that you hear me and that you're listening to me. And maybe this is getting a little off topic for you, but what I'm trying to get to is opportunity. You have to see opportunity when it strikes. And you have to see the signs. You have to really wake up and recognize what is going on around you. And for me, that was a sign from God that He is around me. And because sometimes I'm like, hey, are you there? Are you listening to me? Yeah. Is this for real? That's another topic, and that's my own personal kind of journey I'm going through right now. But nonetheless, it's paying attention to the signs. It's being aware of when you're being watched, when you're being saved, when opportunities are being put in front of you so you can change your life, so you can change your family's life, so you can have the things that you really want to have in life. And I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about having a life of freedom that you've really been wanting and desiring, and having the opportunity to build your life the way that you want, rather than living a life based on how society or this little box that you've been put into, how the rules and regulations of that box are. So anyhow, I just really believe in paying attention to the signs. And I'm no one special, but what does make me special is that I've decided to really chase my dreams, and I've decided to take risks, and I've decided to live on the edge, and I've decided to be a little scared, and I've decided to have the faith, and I've decided to really pay attention to the signs that are put in front of me. When Empower Network first came out, I joined, and then I quit 24 hours later. Because not that I didn't believe in Empower Network, because when it came down to it, I didn't believe in myself that I could do it. Now, after having been in Empower Network for a year, and so I sat back for a long time and I watched some other friends that I had online, some succeed, some not. I decided it doesn't matter what other people are doing. What matters is that I try this and I give it my all, and I give it a fair shot for myself. It doesn't matter what other people do. See, I think a lot of people don't get that. I will not be able to help. I will not be the one that makes you successful. What I will be is a connection for you should you decide to want to do this as well and change your life and have it be through this vehicle. I'll be a connection for you and with you and a partner with you, but I will not make or break your success. And that's what I didn't realize that when I first got into home business. I always thought that someone would be making my success, but that's not the case. You need to surround yourself with the right people. That is for sure. And it's not just one person. It's a number of different people. And that's, again, why I decided to join with the Prosperity team, because they have so many tools and resources that I am not smart enough to create on my own. But I realized what they had to offer for not just myself, but other people that wanted this same opportunity, that needed perhaps more assistance than what I needed when I got started, because I kind of already figured these things out by myself on my own, no help. And I knew that if I just had help when I got started from a team that had the resources and tools, that I would have gotten along a lot quicker than taking me 3 years to get there. So, you can be on the fast track to having a successful home business where you actually do make an income if you do the work and the daily action assignments that we give you. You can be a lot further ahead than I was when I first started online and in a home-based business. So I'm kind of going off on a tangent, and if you've spent this long with me already, I thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart for you spending the time with me and hearing me out, and I hope that I touched something. I touched a nerve in you that said, yes, I can do this. It's like what Shelley says, I can totally do this. It's all up to me. I got to have the faith, and I have to have the gusto to just do it and learn it. I think of this whole journey as like college. I went to Portland State University in Oregon. I did graduate, and so I have the understanding of what it means to go study and learn something. What I love about Empower Network and a home-based business is I can actually go study and learn something and know I can go make money from it, because I'm applying what I'm learning from people who are teaching me what they do to go make the money. So to me, it all makes perfect sense. So again, if you spent this much time with me already, which is like 17 and a half minutes, I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It's a very long video, I know. And if you are interested in changing your life, in building a life, in stopping just living your life and living in a box, if you want more for yourself and for your family and want to live the life that you deserve, click on the link below. See how we do this. You'll never be alone. And it just takes a decision. That's all it takes is a decision on your part and a commitment to just make it happen. I mean, it's not like it's 10 years of your life. It's like, probably 3 to 6 months that you're going to be learning something, if not faster than that. I mean, there are people that get out of the gate in 2 months and bam, they're getting leads, they're making sales, and they're making money. So anyways, this is Shelley Hobbs. This is Shelley Hobbs with funworkathomefamily.com. Click on the link below, and I'll see you on the other side.